Understanding how Earth's climate is changing is a complex topic. Complex topic.
Because of just my job, a lot of what I do relates with how does changing climate impact life. It can be a very depressing thing. All I can see is my friends, other professors, other scientists posting just the worst news possible about climate change. So it can kind of be just a constant beating drum in the back of your mind.
History is supposed to be about, you know, how to understand the present and the future through the past, and the future looks really cataclysmic. I've got an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old. I did make this kind of commitment to bring people into the world, and so I feel like I need to make a commitment to try to make their lives livable. And more I'm getting to the point of realizing that that's beyond, you know, obviously that's beyond my ability. It's maybe going to be beyond all of our abilities.
In order to better understand how carbon is changing both today and in the future.
Both today and in the future. Both today and in the future.
About half of what humans emit into the atmosphere is removed each year by the land and the ocean.
My in-laws had to evacuate from Topanga during one of the more recent fires, and then her friends had their house burned down. As my daughter was talking to me about climate change one night, and I mentioned how the evacuations had happened, and she was like, well, those fires, what can happen in them? I was like, well, you know, in some places people have died, and she just started to sob.
I mean, Earth will be fine. It's just humans. What are we going to do?
I feel it's kind of waves of despair that keep me up many hours at night and then kind of fade, but just...
Prominent feelings of guilt, low energy, poor concentration, changes in appetite, or changes in sleep.
Societies do. So something like this, the way we are living is not sustainable, and something's gonna happen. Other than that, I don't know. I use alcohol a lot to do it. I mean, climate anxiety and climate grief, or what they've been calling, you know, climate pre-traumatic stress disorder, it's actually made a lot of scientists get out of the lab and go do activism and say, like, we can't just sit here and making measurements anymore. We've made enough measurements. We know what's happening. Like, we're all kind of type A. We need to be doing something about a problem. Education and activism. And alcohol.
Makes it all better.
Yeah.